Hi, this is John. You know, people come to me to work on their strength, their fitness, their endurance. Maybe they're training for something specific, or they just want to feel better. But more than that, also just through the course of years and years of working together, months and months of working together sometimes. But luckily, I have a lot of great long term clients. You just through the course of life, you're going to have little aches and pains, and a lot of these just are overuse. And one of the ones I'm seeing more and more recently is just hand pain, finger pain, wrist pain. So, what we're going to do today is a couple things to just help you maybe offset that. And along with the proper lifestyle modifications, and I'm talking about all of you constantly texting and scrolling and everything else on your phones, we can address that and maybe help you to reset, feel a little bit better, and less pain in your hands and wrist. First thing, note I have a towel here. This is a classic one. We'll get this one out of the way so I can set the towel down. And of course, if things get messy later, I have it to clean up. Right here, you've probably seen this one before. It's just real easy. More than anything else, this is just a forearm flexor and extensor move. You'll feel it. Like when I flex the wrist down, you'll feel those extensors kind of try to slow that movement down. And you just move it one side then the other. Real easy. You don't have to use a fancy towel like this, but just something to hold and to move. You could even you could do this a little bit too, just body weight. Having a towel which helps you focus and center. So as many times as you want, but we'll just in the video do about 10 each way. And then of course, throw that towel down triumphantly. Next thing though, I'll get a little closer. Let's call it spirit fingers. Huh? How about that? Hey, I'm in the South. We'll call it spirit fingers. Woo woo. Fingers really wide. So you're going to feel the hands open up. Try to keep the wrist pretty straight. Just like that. That's where you start. I want you to open your hands. So many of us, I see it so often now because we are around like this so much on the phones or maybe on the computer. It's not only the rounding up here and the rounding in the back and the low back getting painful, blah, blah, blah. But also, people don't straighten their arms anymore. People don't open their hands anymore. Come on, man. Let's open those hands, get happy hands, spirit fingers. That's where you start. That might be enough. You're going to hold it 30 to 60 seconds. You want to add a little bit of movement. Keep that same opening in your hands. Thumb to pinky finger. Thumb to ring finger. Open back up. Take your time. This is not for speed here. Thumbs to middle finger, thumb to forefinger, and just touching the top pads of those hands. Open back up, and then just reverse it. Thumb to forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Go through like 3 rounds. I guarantee if it's the first time you've done it, especially if you're really keeping your hands open like this, we can call it jazz hands too. It's gonna be a little taxing. Yes, you are working muscles. There are very important muscles here on the back. There's muscles everywhere. It's all connected to, just like with fascia. But let's try that. Go through like 3 rounds. And I guarantee you, once that little burning sensation from a little bit of muscular work wears off, you will feel the benefits. You can always find more to support your whole life and all of your fitness on my YouTube channel. That's John Holly Fitness. And of course, the course, Ageless Fitness on Udemy.com.